jets, so high that I'm sitting in the clouds, yes.
Would you test with ST? We're the next to get P's and we represent Leeds.
Hey, what's happening YouTube? This is Runner and welcome to another edition of Runner On. Today's episode is Runner On UFC 147 Chael Sonnen versus Anderson the Spider Silva #2. Yeah, so just before I get onto the fight card I'm going to talk about, or the fight I'm going to talk about, this fight card is absolutely banging. You have some great fighters on this fight card. You've got Melvin Guillard, you've got Ivan Menjivar versus Marvin Eastman, you've got Tito Ortiz versus Forrest Griffin, you've got Chad Mendes versus Kobe McKenzie, Gleason T-Bar, I know he's fighting on this card, Christine Philippou, or whatever his name is, Konstantinis Philippouis, or Philippou, whatever, you know what I mean. And there's some other fights that I've just missed out, but, oh yeah, Dean Young Kim versus Damian Maia. This fight card is absolutely stacked from top to bottom, and I can't wait to watch it. But I don't think the main event is going to be the most exciting fight, unless Anderson Silva knocks out Chael Sonnen. But I think there's so many fights on this card, on the undercard, which are going to be so good. But let's get on to the main event, and this is the one that I'm predicting. Alright, so let's see. We've got Chael Sonnen versus Anderson the Spider Silva for the second time, yeah. So, Chael Sonnen's been talking all this smack talk about Anderson Silva, how he's going to smash him, blah blah blah, beat a hole in his face, put him on his back, and just give him a good whooping. And Anderson Silva saying he's gonna break Chael Sonnen's arms, his legs, make him swallow his own teeth, make sure surgeon's going to need to deal with him, and give him a beating that his parents should have given him when he was younger. So, we've got all this smack talk going on, and we've got Anderson Silva really ready to fight. Supposedly had a rib injury in the last fight. Chael Sonnen doesn't make up any excuses for why he lost. He's very honest, he's very straight to the point, and saying, yeah, he caught me, I didn't know what was happening, blah blah blah. But he did dominate that fight, and he dominated that fight for 4 rounds, plus 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the next round, basically. So, Chael Sonnen, the thing is, can he put Anderson Silva on his back again and not get submitted? Because if he can and he can keep it on the ground, then I think Anderson Silva's in a lot of trouble. Because if you look at the Frank Mir versus Brock Lesnar fight, the first fight between them, Brock Lesnar got Frank Mir down, Brock Lesnar got to his feet, Frank Mir caught him in a choke, caught him in a ankle lock or heel hook, I think it was. But second fight between them, Brock Lesnar knew, yeah, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, blah blah blah. But that's also the same thing that could happen in this fight. Anderson Silva might be able to keep the fight standing, or Chael Sonnen might be able to avoid the submissions. So, looking at this fight, I think, well, let's see. Who's better on the ground? Definitely Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen's far better wrestler, far better ground and pound fighter. Not much of a finisher. I think the only person I've seen him finish in the last, since I've ever seen him fight, basically is Brian Stann. Because everybody knows Brian Stann hasn't got the best ground game and best submission defense. So Anderson Silva, he is a finisher. He can finish it from the feet. He can finish it on the ground. Yeah, sometimes he's got decision, but he's got the durability. He's got great submissions. He's got great striking. He's just a phenomenal fighter and really good to watch. But as I've been watching more and more of this, like prime time, and been going through the fights, I am a big Anderson Silva fan. But as the times have gone on, I've gone more over to the side of Chael Sonnen. I just like the way Chael Sonnen talks, how he does his thing. He he does his own thing and just doesn't give a crap about what anybody thinks, and just gets on with the job. And to be honest, he's swayed my vote from me picking Anderson Silva, and now I'm a Chael Sonnen fan. I hate the way Chael Sonnen fights, because I don't like all that just get him on the ground, boom boom, beat him up or whatever. And I don't know how that fight was classed as fight of the year last year. The only thing that was good about that fight was, well, 2 things. The way that Chael Sonnen dominated Anderson Silva, but the thing that I found that was most exciting was the way he submitted Chael Sonnen. Where Anderson Silva submitted Chael Sonnen. That's what made the fight that it was. But I love the way Chael Sonnen talks. I love the way Smack talks. Every time I see him in a new interview or something like that, I'm ready to watch it or anything like that. But I can't stand the way he fights. He fights basically like he's a more active and more aggressive John Fitch. John Fitch never finishes fights, and Chael Sonnen doesn't finish fights. So, breaking down this fight, do I think Anderson Silva can keep this fight standing? My opinion, no. I think Chael Sonnen dominated him too much in the last fight, and I think it's going to be a big test. I don't think Anderson Silva's takedown defense is that great, unless for some strange reason that Anderson Silva's going to shoot for a takedown on Chael Sonnen, which I don't think that's going to happen. I think he'll want to keep it standing, and I think he'll want to try to smash Chael Sonnen's face in and absolutely break him. But I think Chael Sonnen's got inside Anderson Silva's head, because the reaction from Anderson Silva just says it all, really. So, me personally, I think Chael Sonnen can dominate him in this fight, but I don't know why. I think Anderson Silva's going to get this fight. He's going to finish it in the 3rd round by a TKO. Yep. And that's my prediction. Yep. So, I've told you what I think. Let me know what you think in the section below. And this is Runner signing out for my UFC 148 Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen prediction number 2 for the middleweight title in the UFC. And this is Runner signing out. Peace.
BBB Productions on the beat.